So I'm along the river road between Terlingua and Presidio in Big Bend Ranch State Park. And so today I'm going to hike through Closed Canyon. It's one of the most easily accessible slot canyons in Texas, and probably one of the most fun hikes that you'll ever do. And so it's relatively short. You walk down the hill here, you get in the wash for a little bit and enter the canyon. I do want to point out there are some obstacles along the way, but I'm going to do something a little bit extra for this canyon. Later on, I'm going to kayak down the Rio Grande and enter Closed Canyon from the backside, at least just get a look at it. So, all right, let's have a little fun. So you can see the entrance to the canyon. They're off to the right as soon as you start down the trail. It is kind of early in the morning, so the sun is at a low angle. One thing that's great about this canyon is it will provide some nice shade for you if the weather is really hot, as it can get very hot out here, especially in the summertime. All right, so this is where the trail enters the wash, and you may want to make a mental note for when you come back. All right, we have arrived. I have to say, this may be my favorite little hike in Texas. So for the most part, this trail is fairly easy, but as you continue on back, there are some obstacles, and it gradually gets more challenging as you go. But you do want to know your limits. Don't take any risks, especially if you're alone. I heard a story of a man who got way back in here and he went beyond the point where most people go. And he was by himself, an elderly man. And he was unable to get back out. And I think he got desperate or something and ended up falling off a ledge many feet to his death. Just be smart when you come out here. You know, if you're uncertain, then don't go any further. So just ahead, this is where, you know, it starts to get a little more interesting. Again, nothing too crazy yet. All right, made it through. All right, next little obstacle. Again, nothing too crazy. Little tree has found a home back here. Some of these surfaces can be kind of slippery. I wouldn't want to be out here if it were wet. End of trail, huh? Now, I have definitely gone further than this. But now they're telling us not to go any further. So, I don't know. I'll leave that to your discretion. So you can use that crack to work your way back up. So that really isn't too terribly difficult. And there's this boulder here. So this is where, I've been back here multiple times and I've gotten to this point. And so here's where it starts to get pretty dangerous. That looks like a fairly deep little water hole. So if you do make it out to this puddle in the warmer months, often you'll see a swarm of angry hornets swirling around here. So all right, so I just got out of the kayak, maybe about a third of the way through this trip. This beautiful spot in the river. And just behind me, finally, I have made it to Close Canyon. So I've been in Close Canyon a few times from the main highway through the park, but never from the backside. So most people that hike this canyon, they come from the main trailhead there, and you reach a point where you just can't go any further because it just gets too rugged and crazy for the average person. An experienced climber maybe, but 98% probably won't go any further. And so I've always wondered, what does it look like from the other side? So here we are. Pretty sweet. I'm not gonna go very far, but just want to get a quick look. There it is.